Hello everyone, welcome to Fiaura. How are you guys doing today? So, I have two really awesome replays today, that were back-to-back. Like, not like back-to-back as in on the video. I mean, we literally played these matches one after the other. And they're both epic matches of the week. I'm working with ioEther, who is a he's a YouTuber. He has a smaller channel than I do, but he does some pretty good stuff. And we're going to see how well this goes in the 62 and in the Leopard one. And that's an inauspicious start. Thank you, Mr. Patton. I needed to be slowed down. I don't know. See, the Bulldog just gave us some nice advice because we're really badly outnumbered on heavies. Look at the team compositions. But our IS-7 and E-75 are totally not listening. Completely not listening at all. Okay. So I get set up to provide, hopefully, some sniper fire in here. And Ether actually pushes up. Now, we're on TeamSpeak, we're communicating, which is something you should always do in your platoons. You should get on a TeamSpeak or event or a raid call server and be talking to each other. This Pershing apparently didn't get the memo that the 54 lightweight actually has the armor to stop his shells. He does not, however, have the armor to consistently stop mine. Not to mention my 100mm gun is much more effective. Now, I do make a hell of a mistake here. I push up and shoot and... Ooh, hey, T-34. I'd like my teeth back, please. Now, the lightweight's turret can bounce if you hit it at a bad angle, such as what I just did. And I am going to have to deal with some frustrating bounces here. I hit his gun. Our Pershing's getting shredded. I miss. You know, not a very auspicious start here. There we go. Turret ring. Gotta love that turret ring. 1375, we thought he had him. Leaves him on 72 health. But then this guy starts poking and stops. And I go, okay, well, your commander's hatch is nice and tasty. However, if you look down south, we told them not to go that far, and our two southern heavy tanks are both dead. We have two IS-7s, an M103, and a 57 heavy, all bearing down on our base. I checked to see if any of them are going to push middle road, because this will be some opportunity for some free shots. But nope, none of them are pushing. They're going straight for the base. Okay. Well, we got to get back here. We got to deal with this quickly, because I don't know how much longer the rest of our team's going to hold out. Now, Ether gets in and gets early lights, lets us know what they are, where they are, what they're doing. And even gets in a cheap shot on the 57 heavy. I'll admit it, that was a cheap shot. And I start to go over and I'm like, you know what? No, he can clip me. And then the M103 comes up here and just goes, I'm going to bully through. Oh, wait a minute. I just walked into a world of pain. There's three mediums and another heavy shooting at you, 103. We don't like you. Centurion 1 executes. 57 is now pushing as well. I don't know what he was thinking here, but it's not going to work out for you. Now, Ether gets very, very lucky here. Watch his health. Watch his health. 540 average damage. The IS-7 rolls 518. Leaves him on 27 hit points. That's going to be crucial, because keeping Ether alive right now is going to help us out immensely. And we just start beating on this poor IS-7. Executed. Now, I ask Ether, can you hold there? Can you, like, keep them off? And he goes, yes. I say, okay, I'm going to go deal with the Patton and the RHM. Remember, there's still a 704 we haven't spotted. This could go out bad. It could go out wonderful. But with the Patton dead, I go, you know what? High explosive. Because your little 10 millimeters of armor, Borsig, is not going to save you from me. Now, our Pershing is putting rounds into the ioEther and completely ignoring the Borsig. That's not a good idea. As illustrated by the fact that, you know, one of them is going to kill you. I drive up here, I fire, and I do a hard turn. Right as I fired, I started turning, and that meant his shot went off. Already hits me. And the 704 hits me. I don't know how the 704 didn't just kill me. He only did 500. His gun isn't that weak. The only thing I can surmise is either he didn't actually damage the tank, or he fired a high explosive shell. This poor ioEther, he's stuck against the rock. He's trying to turn around. Not going to happen. I slam to a halt. Of course, you know, not watching where I'm driving. But there's an arty shell landed right there. Very fortunate the arty shells didn't kill me. And the Borsig put a huge hole in the front of my tank. As you guys can see, I have taken quite a few hits here. But all of that maneuvering, all of that driving around, has resulted in a fantastic game so far. But we have to finish this. And right now, none of our tanks, except for the T-34, can possibly take a hit from that 704. And the 704, camping back here has probably cost his team the match. Because you can't camp like this and expect to be effective. The only time you've had a shot at something is when we were pushed out against the Borsig and the 59 Patton. After that, you haven't had a shot at anything. And if you blame your team for that, no, that's on you, 704. You should have come out and fought. And the 704 is really a heavy tank, by the way, guys. It just doesn't have a turret. And he's getting shot at from the side. And continues to allow me to do so. Granted, the second shot, okay, fine. Now I'm going to move up closer. I'm pretty good for a girl. No. You don't quite understand, little Wheezy. I'm waiting on my friends. Yeah, no. 7-4 spotted. I want to make sure he gets comfortable as I start driving rounds into it. The T-34 tries to take out the arty. Now, I don't know how that didn't kill him. I honestly don't. But Ether is sneaking up like a good platoon mate and keeping his gun drawn the wrong way. On top of that, I'm invisible. And there's the 5th kill. Ether has scored so much spotting damage, you have no idea. And there's the little Top Gun. And I do my little victory lap around their cap circle. Alright, but that is not the most epic match yet. These matches were back-to-back. And as I promised, there would be a second one. You heard right. A second one. I know I'm looking at my purse for something. While on recording, go figure. Little humanistic element here. My lips are dry. I just got back from my walk. So, loading in. You all know it's my favorite tank. Doesn't have a name yet from you guys. We might be naming it soon. But in the meantime, we got our work cut out for us. And this was all during Ether's live stream. We were on a live stream. I wasn't. I was just recording. But it's time to get this party started. As you guys can see, if you look at my ammunition count, only 10 out of my 60 shells are not standard APCR rounds. That's because I have discovered something with the Leopard. I don't need heat! And I need a couple of HE rounds just in case I have to shoot at waffles or arty or those kind of things, and I happen to have the opportunity to preload them. But for the most part, nope. Regular old APCR works. Because the gun is fantastic. Again, Ether and I are on TeamSpeak. We are communicating. We are letting each other know stuff. And, oh, I go, well, that 1390 is right on top of me. Watch what Ether does from across the map. Now, my first shot misses. Just straight up. But Ether's still railing that 90. And I love the Leopard. I'm invisible to that 140 right now. Completely invisible. The Leopard 1 with a full camouflage crew and painted camo retains an 11% camouflage rating when firing. I can move through a field at 300 meters and not be seen by an opposing medium tank. I can sit perfectly still at 220 meters in the open and not be seen by an opposing tank. This thing's ridiculous! Poor Bulldog got slapped. I love all the criticism flying in chat, and I'm just going, you know what? I'm going to turn on Fiaura hates you all mode right about now. The LTTB thinks he's being sneaky. He gets shot by me and somebody else for spite purposes, and I move out here and I'm like, yeah, this isn't going to work out for you. However, I just bounced. Ow. I think I got shot by Artie. I didn't actually get shot by Artie. I got shot by a Waffle who's firing high explosive. The one thing about the Leopard 1 you should know, that explosive isn't going to do a lot of damage to it. As you guys can see, I took 2 shots from the LTTB and 2 shots from 150mm firing HE. And total, 900 damage. Now I recognize that somebody's moving through there. The Bulldog expects me to still be there and gets shot. And gets 1 shot of return fire before he's dead. And the enemy already apparently is also determined to kill me. I shall make you regret that miss, artillery. Hello, 183. What are you doing out here? I think I was shot at the 69. Not really. He's just on the... Yeah. But I'm moving up. It's time to move up. I mean, the enemy is obviously retreated. And we have a chance to really push this. Because they've wasted... All of their light tanks are gone. The only thing they have left are 2 mediums and the tank destroyer. Everything else went to the city. And there's a Waffle way back there camping their base somewhere. Waffle players, quit camping. Seriously. You're an autoloader. Play it like an autoloader. I see so many Waffles that camp and I go, huh? Now this shot. Did I just bounce his view range bar? Are you serious? God. Roll my eyes at that. Rare miss. And again, I am moving. 183 dies. Enemy already misses me by a hair. That could have turned this match completely around. Oh, come on. Leopard 1 gun. Work like you're supposed to. It means my last 3 shots have been ineffective. Their Object 140 buggered off and went to town. Now our 2 light tanks, remember how their light tanks were overly aggressive? Well, guess what our 2 light tanks are doing right now? Ether and I recognize the threat. 3 artillery and a Waffle is not a situation we want to rush into. And my HE round does hit the T92 in the gun, which might have actually damaged his gun, which would be very helpful towards us. So I tell Ether, you've got the health. You can spot, and if you can spot for me, I bet I can hit it. So sure enough, he goes down there and spots, and I get lined up and shoot him in the gun. So now I get lined back up, and this shot's kind of important. Yes, it's blind, but we'll find out here in a moment just how important that shot was. Because that was an HE round, and it could have actually pretty well devastated the Waffle. Even for my little 105, and yeah, there he is. 500 damage HE round, and then I shoot him again. And I get lit. Fair enough, I got lit. It's 350 meters firing, I expect to be lit. 370, 380 is kind of the limit on the Leopard not getting lit by an opposing tier 10. In the open. If I was behind a bush, I could fire at him from 100 meters and be like, lol. However, I'm going to move up now and try to get lined up, because the Waffle's the big threat right now to me. Those artillery are not going to surprise or ambush us at all. And Ether makes a huge mistake here and rushes out towards the Arty, and oof. That's a big slap. And I go, okay, well, I can deal with the Arty momentarily. We need to deal with this thing. Ether finishes the Waffle. And I get lined up on this British artillery. Take it out. And don't get spotted for my trouble. And make sure the gun's loaded first. Poke over. T-92, you need to go. And if we live now, we have brothers in arms. Our city team has failed. They're dead. Mouse and a 57 heavy are something we gotta fight. This 1-2-1. He doesn't have the arc to shoot over the hill at me, and at the same time, he doesn't exactly have the depression to get a good shot at me when I pop up. Hey, look, I just scored a Pescucci's medal. So far, if we live, we have brothers in arms. I have a Pescucci's. And I have a lot of holes in my tank. Now, I only have 800 hit points. Ether has 1,000. Why will we cap? We don't actually know the location of those two tanks. They could, come back at any second. And it's more to our advantage. Oof! Okay, well, that kind of stung a little bit for both of us. To get set up. Now, I'm looking at this mouse and I'm like, where's your license plate? Found it! Now, at this point, Ether's telling me I don't have the gun elevation. I say, okay, I have the accuracy. You spot him, I'll shoot him. And I'm telling her 183 to get in there. Now, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, he's got a good diamond going. And that didn't penetrate. I tell Ether just keep, and he's putting out blind fire, which if I had stayed in my original position, he might have hit. I'm guessing he had an accurate fire mod to tell him where I was. So every time I shoot now, I'm doing a little bit of reload. Yep, there it is. I'm doing a little bit of relocation every time I fire. Either he's looking at Ether's stream, or he's got an accurate fire mod. Either way, he's proven he's dangerous. That drive wheel, however, is penetratable by APCR. And if you turn too much, I can get your license plate. So the super accurate gun missed by a hair. Come on. Not enough pen. Alright, I'm going to switch to a heat shell and move, because I fired 2 shots from the same spot. And yep, the mouse fires at my previous spot. And then I'm using, this is one of the few rare instances, because I'm at over 400 meters. I'm going to fire a couple heat rounds. Mouse kill. Okay. Last one, 57 heavy. Shoot. Alright, move it. That's it. Go in. Just go in. I've come to the realization, I want my Top Gun. I want to turn this into an amazing, awesome match. And there's no sense in capping. We're going to kill this bastard. So Ether and I are coming in, getting ready to wolfpack him. And this is one of the coolest things about having platoon mates. So I put a shot into him, and then Ether starts to, and then doesn't fire. Because he realizes I have a chance at a top gun. And he actually lets me have it. And the 183 is like, I'm gonna, and I'm like, nope. I'm gonna shoot through a little sliver using this really stupidly accurate gun and score the top gun. So, amazing, awesome display of teamwork between the two of us. We were on TeamSpeak the whole time. I wish I had recorded the TeamSpeak conversation, but we were on TeamSpeak working together, doing our best to make sure we got the enemy in this case. And in the other case as well. So let's go take a look. Well, as you know, we're going to take a look at a couple things. So we're going to take a look at the channel status, and we're also going to take a look at Watt Labs. Come on, load up stuff. Come on. I know you guys are waiting on it. I'm working on it. So, Watt Labs first. Show you guys just what I'm doing. So, this is not entirely from today. Only about 18 matches are from today. The rest are from the live stream yesterday. But to pull it up from 2,500 to 3,200, that's just an awesome, amazing day. Channel's currently sitting at 1,248 subscribers because you guys are awesome. And we're going to take a look at the 62 stats first. All of this work and effort, by the way, on a T62 is a first-class badge. I'm not even joking. 6,098 damage, 6 kills is a first-class badge on a 62. If this is not a powerful tank, I don't know what is. Ether scored, where's Ether? Ether scored 950 spotting for me. The T-34 scored another 1,400 spotting, so excellent job. I hate to say it though, T-34, who the fuck did you shoot that was friendly? Was that you shooting me at the start of the match? I thought the enemy T-34 shot me. Nope, it was the enemy. 13,000 credits despite having to use one of my premium kits and the massive repair bill for all the damage my tank took. Which you guys saw, I was taking damage and issuing it back. 1,800 experience racked up in an 8-minute match. The Leopard. Now this is what you guys came to see. How to use a Leopard 1, and this is exactly how to use it. First class badge, a Pascucci's medal, a Brothers in Arms, a high caliber, a Top Gun. Ether walked out with 3,000 damage and almost the same amount of spotting damage. Anything he spotted, I let have it, though. 6,700 damage, almost 3,500 of which is from 300 meters. This tank is awesome! I love this vehicle so much. And, you know, of course the problem with the Leopard, every time it gets shot, you take damage. I got fined for ramming Ether. Apparently, he didn't get fined for ramming me. Boo. But we do walk out with 24,000 credits in the pocket and almost 5,500 experience points with the ×3 for the day. Absolutely amazing fun in the Leopard 1 and in the T62A. There's a link in the description below as well as one in the cards to go check out Ether's channel if you guys would like. He's supposed to be doing this back for me as well. But in the meantime, that's going to be it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this return to doing epic matches of the week. I am also going to be doing several more collabs this week. One with Klaus, hopefully. One with Bobo Grimmer, who's a relatively older person and new YouTuber and kind of has some bad eyesight. And on top of that, I am looking at potentially doing something else with Aging Jedi. Yeah, you heard me. Aging Jedi and I might be getting together for some fun. And in addition to this, there's another one, Super Gombo, who's a German YouTuber, who I will also be doing stuff with. But I'm going to go over all that in the yakking video. In the meantime, if you liked what you saw, please hit the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to check out the patronage page if you happen to have an extra $1 or $2 and want to donate to the channel. And check out these other epic matches of the week. In the meantime, this is Fiaura officially signing out for right now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, guys. I heard penetration! I'm backing up, trying to not give them anything but my turret to shoot at. And there's Type 59's over there. I'm immobilized. Wow. You guys just like beating on me, apparently. And beating on me. And I need to learn to shoot straight. Biggest defect with American guns. They don't shoot straight. IA-44. Ooh. Ooh, that burns. That burned a lot. Goodbye, martyr.
Now it's dead. Maybe we should... Yeah, I really should name one of my light tanks Krillin, because it's kind of what happens.
He just owned the courtyard, didn't he?
So
Without dying.
So far, yeah.
Kill number 3.
Hexagonal turret. Look at that.
Everyone with new tank syndrome. Guess what? There's a new tank. That was a little low roll. Maybe he'll get a high roll. No. Guy pulled back.
He's pulled out.
Oh, T-34 trying something.
No.
Kill number 4 happened.
No.
Wow.